Hello dear students, this is the 15th lecture of class 12 physics and I think from NCERT book this is the last lecture for class 12, and then after this lecture we will solve numerical based on NCERT exercises, and then after if any problem to any students, then the students can ask the numericals problem and we will solve the numericals. And then after this lecture we will derive another formula that is very important for your competitive exam, but today we will derive a single formula, that is electric field intensity due to a uniformly charged plane infinite sheet. Now see, for this derivation what is the concept of diagram and what is the importance of derivation flux. Electric field intensity due to uniformly charged infinite plane sheet. Infinite plane sheet. Very simple concept. Whenever the diagram is clear, then you can derive very easily. Let's see what is the concept of diagram. This is uniformly charged sheet, and here charge, that is positively charged, and if we consider the length here extend up to infinite, this is the infinite plane charge sheet, and with the help of this we will imagine a Gaussian cylinder, and with the help of this Gaussian cylinder we can calculate the value of flux at a point, and that value of flux gives the concept of intensity. Very simple concept. By imagining a cylinder, this is the circular region, and when we extend this circular region on both sides, then this forms a cylinder, and with the help of this cylinder you can easily calculate the value of intensity. Extending towards left, same as then this is the imaginary cylinder, and with the help of this imaginary cylinder we can calculate the value of intensity. Suppose this one is point P dash here and P here, electric field here E, and area vector ds, same as electric field here E and area vector ds, and if sigma is the surface charge density, then total charge will be what? That is QA. This is the total charge. Now starting concept, we have to imagine that if sigma is the surface charge density of this imaginary Gaussian surface, if sigma is the surface charge density, and A is the area of cross section of imaginary cylinder, area of cross section of imaginary cylinder, and this one imaginary cylinder means what? That is Gaussian surface. Gaussian surface. Then by assuming this sigma A, we have to calculate. Now see, the electric field towards left side and towards right side due to this charge sheet will be same, and whenever these two electric field concept taken together, then give the total value of flux. And with the help of this total value of flux, we have to calculate the total value of intensity due to this charge sheet. Now by definition of electric flux, total flux equal twice closed surface for EDS for the imaginary Gaussian surface. Here vector E towards either left or towards either right, and due to the cross section surface we are able to calculate the value of flux, but due to curved surface area, suppose we are taken here electric field concept, if having least value, then the area vector along this, that is what, area vector and electric field direction both are making 90-degree angle, so there is no chance of calculation of flux by this curved surface area, because E and area vector ds making an angle 90 degree, therefore the concept of cos 90 will be 0, so there is no chance of calculation of flux towards curved surface area. Only when the flux towards cross section area will be calculated, that's why here A and here A also after integration we will obtain, that's why 2 times, one here and one there, then twice of integration over closed surface EDS gives what, twice, both E and ds are in the same directions, so E ds cos 0 degree, so twice E ds, and for this closed surface area will be A, that is equal to twice E A. This is the concept of flux, a total flux by the definition of flux. Then again by Gauss theorem, total flux phi E is equal to, this is the value of also phi E, is equal to Q upon epsilon naught, and here Q means what, that is total charge, and its value, that is sigma A upon epsilon naught. Here this one flux and this one flux both are equal, but calculating with different concept, so equating both value of flux then twice EA is equal to sigma A upon epsilon naught, so A cancel out, so E is equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. This is the value of electric field, and this concept, very easy concept, E is equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. With the help of this value you can easily calculate. Then if any confusion, then you can ask sigma upon 2 epsilon naught in vector form. Vector E is equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught unit cap n, the value of electric field intensity due to this uniformly charged infinite plane sheet. And this formula is very useful for calculating so many numericals and also calculating another derivations. And this concept is also used in your second chapter, that is capacitors and its capacitance. Then in next lecture we will solve numericals, and then after solving some numericals we will discuss some important derivation that is very important according to your competitive exams. That's why we have to continue all the lectures, and you must have to pay attention in each lecture day by day regularly. If any confusion, then you can ask, and we will support from each angles. If any confusion, then you can ask anywhere. So thank you so much.